Welcome back to the AUI series. Today's topic, what I love about AUI. Yeah, we went through a hard video after what I hate about AUI. Now we're gonna go through what I love about it, and I think that's gonna be a wholesome, full of love video. And of course, I have my notes right here, and we're gonna start right now. Let's go. You can say whatever you want, and that's something amazing, or you can do whatever you want. To some extent, you have more openness to what you can do and say. It almost feels like you're in the US. I mean, a lot of people call it another Morocco, another place. It doesn't feel like Morocco at all because people speak in English. People are way more open-minded. And another thing I love about it is the liberal arts system, and I have made a whole video about it because I love it so much and how good it is and how lovely it is. So pure love, go watch that video if you haven't yet. Another thing I love is that there's always something happening. Like if you just feel bored, if you have no friends at the moment, there's always an event happening in any different topic, and where you can actually get to meet people and get to have friends there. And it's just so nice. Like it's just amazing. Even though sometimes it's last minute, if you have nothing to do, just why not going? Why not learning something new? Why not meeting new people? There's always this, and it sometimes feels really big, like a whole little, its own city, its own place. There's so many other people you haven't met yet, and that's just amazing. My personal favorite, the snow. I love snow. I feel like a lot of people haven't experienced snow when they come to AUI, or maybe they did. Some people didn't at all. It's really great to have it, and I just enjoy so much playing the snow. And I think even after this in one of my vlogs when I literally jumped into the snow like head on. It was really fun. I love the snow. The support is also really present, and I think that's also related to the American system, but they really help you through everything academically and in a way of like living as a student. They really help you a lot with your mentor to adapt, with your tutors, the teachers, I would say the professors having their office hours. You can always reach out to someone. There's always someone that can help you do something, whatever it is that you want to do. It's really like incredible in a way that there's a good support system. There's also a lot of good support from people who are really nice. Next is the the infrastructure, in a way that there's building construction still, even with the new buildings now ready. There's always things happening in terms of trying to innovate. I feel like the heating system is amazing. You have so many infrastructure. You have a whole sports area where you can do a lot of activities and sports clubs and everything. It's made for snow. It's made for any weather. You can live even though it's really hot sometimes during the summer. The housing is amazing compared to any American university, because we have toilets in our dorms, and that might look extremely normal for us as AUI students. It is not normal outside of our university. It is really normal to not have an actual toilet, to only have just literally a square like this room and living in it, and the square is usually way smaller than this room. You have really little space compared to the housing we have and the space we have. So the infrastructure is really great, and they keep improving it, and I think that's really something awesome. From what I've heard, we're gonna be having some new restaurants opening. We're gonna be having a new student, it's called the student centered building, something like that. When it's all for the student, I think it's something really good. It's like a second place rather than the library when you get pastime, either working or not. I don't know how it's gonna look like honestly, but that's what I've heard, and it's getting constructed, and I feel like it's gonna be super good. I'm really excited to see that on top of the new building, because this video is gonna go out after my moving out. You've already seen my apartment, and I haven't seen it because I'm recording this before I'm moving in, but please go watch that video if you haven't already, to see how the new buildings, new studio, new dorm looks like. Did I say that the people are nice and willing to help? Yes, I've said that, and I'm gonna say it again because it was on my checkpoint, and I said it before in the support part. So people are extremely nice and always willing to help. even if it's students, teachers, professors, mentors, tutors, whatever they're doing at AUI, people are usually really nice. If you get into not nice people, I'm sorry, but that was just an exception. How can I say that? But they give you everything that you need, and it is way cheaper than any American university you can find. Some people might think that AUI is really expensive, especially Moroccans, but trust me, it is nothing compared to an American university anywhere else in the world, in a way that here you have everything including the housing, the meals, the tuition, the clubs, the facilities, the swimming pool, whatever, everything inside and out of the campus that is fictional, like non-touchable. You get this for $12,000 a year, 120,000 dirhams a year, and it's absolutely nothing compared to an American university. If it's a public one, I mean, I'm going to talk about the numbers I know. So the private one, it's $80,000, $60,000 if you're lucky, and maybe a public one would probably be $30,000-$40,000. Usually when you're public and you are an international student, you don't have any scholarships, so you gotta pay full price. Well, here you might get a scholarship, you have financial aid, and you can even take loans. As I said again, it's way cheaper than any other place, and you get everything included. That's like the mindset of an American university. But $80,000 against $12,000, it's absolutely nothing, like absolutely nothing, just in comparison. I'm not saying that it's nothing, because I can't even afford that price myself. Another cool opportunity that AUI is giving, and I think that is really cool, is that you can go abroad for way cheaper, meaning that when you're at AUI you can get a lot of exchanges for the same price as you pay. That supports my point previously, when instead of going to a uni where you're supposed to pay $80,000, you're gonna go to AUI and do an exchange semester at that uni and pay just the $12,000 or less, usually less, because a lot of people get scholarships. And so I just feel like this is so powerful, because you just get to go abroad and pay the same price as if you weren't abroad, and just live your best life abroad. I'm gonna make a video soon, hopefully, about traveling and getting AUI to help you with the payments. And of course, I'm not talking to, there's gonna be a section about exchange programs, but I haven't done any exchange program yet, and I've been able to travel with AUI paying for me for some stuff. So I'll get you to know about this video soon, and I know people have requested it, and I'm so sorry for making you wait so long for it, but it's gonna happen, I promise. Going to AUI makes you have higher chances of getting a job in Morocco or outside of Morocco, or doing a master's outside of Morocco, and or doing what you really want to do professionally. But basically AUI has a lot of good connections with a lot of good and big companies, and they help you a lot in terms of job hunting, and even if you want to make your own like entrepreneurship journey, if you want to have your own business, they also support that as well a lot. And so really recommended that you can choose whatever you want in a way that you can choose your path, and at the same time you can look at what you love. I don't know, it's just so cool that you can get the opportunity to get paid higher for like a job or get into a new path if you're interested. So next point is how much personal time you can have as a university student at AUI. And I'm never gonna point that enough, but it is just so cool to only have 15 hours or 18 hours of classes per week, and then all of the rest of the time you are independent to do whatever you want with it. Of course, people say that you're supposed to work in these extra times, but honestly, I don't even do that. I mean, of course you work, but not that much, and this is why you have so much time to do clubs, to do other activities, to go out with your friends, and just to have fun. And I think that's really important as a teenage, as a young adult, becoming a young adult, because you need to have this time for yourself, for enjoying life and making mistakes. And I think AUI is just a beautiful place to do that. Just do your own mistakes, but not too big of mistakes to get fired or like kicked out of the school, but reasonable mistakes, you can take it as you want, to enjoy your life at this point, in my opinion. I hope that if you're joining AUI, you're gonna get to enjoy yourself and exploring other things than just academic stuff. And I think that's really something powerful that is nothing compared to the American story to hate it. But it's really bad. The American system is really bad for just letting you work and not letting you look for new passions and things to do and have a social life and just have a life, right? And I think that AUI helps you actually have a life. Isn't it? This is so deep. But thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope that this video made you want to get into AUI from how much love I have from it, even though my story is personally complicated. Anyways guys, see you in the next video. Bye bye.